everyone wants to do high five in New York.
High five! High five!
Oh, Moses, don't get lost. March around and come across.
This is Jérôme Jarre.
Oh, Moses, don't.
He became famous through posting 6-second videos on the app Vine. In his videos, he was challenging himself to do something which scares him and makes him laugh.
March around and come across. Oh.
So Jerome is one of the most positive examples I know. He avoids sugar, he's vegan, he takes cold showers, and he's not only trying to become a better version of himself, but also to create a better world. So that really also aligns with my mission. So he definitely also inspired me with some of my videos in surprising strangers, for example. So I reached out to him, and a few years later he actually replied. So this is the result, the video and my encounter with Jerome.
I'm heading to Bogota, Colombia. We're at the One Young World Summit for Changemakers, and I'm also meeting Juan Pasulta. I want to learn more about their missions, but first, there's a photo shoot for the Vanity Fair magazine. You kind of didn't feel so well with like fame and everything.
Yeah.
So why?
I've never been able to really open about it online. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Unfortunately, fortunately, very fast I started gaining recognition for this work, right?
Excuse me, do you have a pen? A pen?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're the Vine guy!
After 6 months, I had 20,000 followers. But at the end of that 6th month, I had the million. So in 1 month, moving from 20,000 to a million, your life changed. People start recognizing you in the street and stuff like that. And you know, it kept going. Like at the end of the year, I had 4 million, and at the end of the year after, I had 8 million. You know, and 1.5 billion views. Like, you know, it's like those are just numbers, but it does have some impact in your life. I think it did feed my ego. I think it did impact in me bad. I didn't take the time anymore to talk to my families, to my friends. Isolated me. It didn't bring the best version of me. And
Social media could be used for so much more than it's being used right now. And I still believe it so much. Like, why do we use it to entertain ourselves only? Why do we use it to distract ourselves only? I mean, I used to be part of the problem, I guess, when I was doing my funny videos.
YouTube, get on this plane! Let's go, YouTube! Let's go!
20 millions de personnes en Afrique de l'Est qui n'ont plus d'eau, n'ont plus de bétail, n'ont plus de nourriture. Et si on trouvait un avion et qu'on le remplissait de nourriture, qu'on le remplissait d'eau et qu'on l'envoyait là-bas en Somalie?
We can all help.
Turkish Airlines.
We got an airplane!
Instead of promoting big brands, Jerome redirects the offer to a good cause like the NGO Liter of Light. And decisions are taken with the people.
What made you think, hey, I need to do something for the world?
I think the thought was more, let's have a purpose. Like one day you're gonna be 99 years old and you're gonna be on your deathbed and you're gonna think, what did I do, you know? For example, the guy that made tobacco very cool and famous, cigarettes, sorry, very cool and famous, his name is Edouard Bernays. You should really look into him. He's the master of propaganda. He basically imported propaganda to America. On his deathbed, he said, people should not smoke, I'm sorry, I regret everything. I'm like, that's not the type of death I want. Like, you know? Yeah. So he let, instead of building his own legacy, he let corporations decide for him what he would be doing, right? When you start, you're super hungry, you need to make money. I understand that. When I started, I was selling lanyards for conferences from China. Like exporting, like it's not good. It's not good for the environment because it comes from China all the way to Europe and to America. You know, there's no greater purpose to it. Like it's just a cash machine. But then the problem is people then stay in that zone, always with the intention of gaining something, of filling that space that is empty. But once you start feeling abundance, then you truly then you can truly help unconditionally. You can start doing things that are pure, not for your own interest, where the intention is good. So there's no correlation about how much money you have and can you feel abundance or lack. I've met people in Somalia that feel abundance because they understand that community is everything for them, and that, you know, so okay. So the answer is, when did I started caring? I think it started with just a bad feeling. When something feels really not right, you know, you should just quit it, move on.
Jerome kinda inspired me to move on. I discovered Jerome with this video in 2014.
I was really off track, you know, about to promote a company selling candies or stuff like that, and then you realize, what am I doing, you know?
Yeah.
What am I doing with my life?
I watched the video when I was still in film school, and it reminded me how bad I felt to be there. I wanted to dive into life through making films, but film school kinda made me feel trapped. I was almost about to get comfortable with my situation. Jerome kinda reminded me to not lower my standards. I was almost about to forget what real excitement tastes like for me. What is the tattoo you have about, actually?
Ah, okay. That's the smallest tattoo in the entire universe. It's an empty cycle because that's what life is going to is if you don't create a purpose for it. So the idea is, when I see it, I remind myself, is what I'm doing right now feeling the cycle, you know, is what I'm doing right now purposeful. You know, I did it here because it was just under my cell phone. So when I would make a vine or something, I would see it, you know.
If everyone was like Jerome in the world would be a pigeon. Paloma, a flying paloma.
But a white flag.
Yes, a piece. We love you, Jerome, if you see this. And we love you, Isa. You're the next Jerome. You're the next Jerome.
You're the next
And Juanpa.
Yes.
We received a call from Google saying that they will donate $500,000. So this is not, oh, we give you this, but you're gonna promote us on social media. That's not at all what it was. Google gave an unconditional gift, and that's exactly what Love on Me is about. So what is an unconditional gift? Does it have to be money? No. This can be money like we did in Somalia, direct giving, sure. But all of you are able to do unconditional gifts, everyone. We can give our time, we can give our creativity, we can give our voice, yes, we can give our art.
So what you see here around you, it's not in Colombia, I'm talking about every developed country. It's not humanity anymore. It's some type of robotic controlled society. Humanity is much better than that. But we're gonna bring it back up. That's the goal. That's what Love on Me is here to do, you know? And the best way to start is for everyone to do a small action of love. We all have this in our pocket, you know? If you woke up this morning, you're qualified. If you open your eyes this morning, you're qualified. When you help one person, you reconnect to the truth, to your purpose, to humanity, and to God, to the God that is within yourself. We are all mini gods. I've never heard a religion saying this yet. That's why I'm not part of one religion. I've heard a lot of beautiful things from many religions, but we're all mini gods.
So to see a real commitment, we're gonna ask, is there one person in this room tonight that is willing to come on stage with us and say, I'm committing, I'm gonna do within the next 48 hours an action of love? Get up. Okay. Hey, do we have 10 people that are committed in the next 48 hours
It's 10 people.
to do an action of love? Come on the
Is there 10
stage.
people?
Come on, everyone.
People willing to come.
Yes. Action.
Commitment. Welcome to Love on Me. Let the miracle happen. Let's go. Thank you, guys.
Not a bad you'll feel, but I feel it still.
Did you come on stage?
Yes!
That's my message, is that we are all changing the world every second. Every day we all change the world. The question is it positive or is it negative? And once we realize that, we remember our freaking power. We're so powerful, all of us. Right now we're just asleep. It's time to wake up and rise up. That's it for me for today.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course, my pleasure.
Wow.